Morning, fam. It is another beautiful day at FrankiVerse Café. Trying to improve my YouTube volume situation. Happy Tuesday morning for those of you where it is Tuesday morning. It may not be wherever you are in the world. Welcome to the cafe, fam. Lou Babe is joining us, our cafe mascot. There she is. I didn't mean to wake you. You're so precious. We've got the back piece of a new crochet cardigan started. Doo doo doo. I think it's gonna be pretty rad. I think it's gonna be fun. So I'm also making the front pieces of it. Ooh. I don't know if I made the best choices in yarn selection last night. No, it looks good. It's gonna be fine. This will be the front panel. So I'll stitchity-boo this like square rectangular bit to this square rectangular bit in the front. I'll make another one. And then I'll make some sleeves like I did for this one. Apparently we're having a crochet FrankiVerse Cafe time. I kind of wanted to work on my doll situation now. This is fun. I think this will be okay. I just wanted to do like one line of this super chunky yarn around it. It'll make kind of a border effect. Pretty jazzed about it. I do enjoy waking up and just spending the first 40 minutes of the day hanging with my FrankiVerse Cafe fam. I do enjoy it. It's chill. I would love it if FrankiVerse Cafe could be a cafe in the Netherlands. That's one of the dreams I have. Like FrankiVerse Cafe, coffee house in the Netherlands. I'm gonna rock probably more like an Utrecht instead of Amsterdam situation. Everybody's in Amsterdam. Anyway, my friend THZ, Creative House in Finland, Major Tom, is chilling with Mandy Winter and asked about the dolls that I'm making. This is Veronica. She's the first weird doll I made. Her legs are shorter than her arms. She doesn't care. I think my legs are probably shorter than my arms if I measured them. Anyway, this is going to be Derek, her boyfriend, who's very rad. I didn't name him. Murray named him, but I think Derek works. So this is Derek, or this is going to be Derek. Derek needs a body. We can't have Veronica just dating a head, okay? We can't. Needs her boyfriend to have a body. So we're gonna. Can I be your gamer girl? I don't know what that means, but I am a gamer girl. Can we be gamer girl friends? Tell me what you think of my skirt. I'm sure it's lovely. I was thinking about putting a skirt on Veronica, like crocheting a little skirt like around here and then come down just a little, but then you won't see her little legs anymore. They'll look legless. I don't know. What do you think, Lucy? Do you want to put a skirt on Veronica? What do you think? No? Like I want to go back to sleep. I don't want to be awake yet. It's a beautiful day at FrankiVerse Café. And Lou Babe just wants to sleep some more. And I don't blame her. Okay. we're going to have to figure out what we want to do. I think we're going to do this yarn for Derek's body. It's a little bit chunkier and it'll go a little faster. Do I want it to be this pink color or should I make him more of a, I think he's got to be purple. Which means I'm going to have to go from the outside of this yarn thing. How you doing, fam? What creative things are you working on? What beverage are you sipping on? Who is your favorite FrankiVerse Café barista? I love Bigfoot. I think Sasquatch has great advice while he's pouring my coffee. He's an excellent tarot reader. He's always happy to read you your tarot while you sip your coffee, which I think is nice. I mean, I also love Pumpkinhead. Baby Pumpkinhead is very good at making dirty chai tea lattes, and is also excellent with matcha. I don't know why. He makes fine coffee, but the dirty chai tea and the matcha lattes, that's where Baby Pumpkinhead does real great work. I love him at FrankiVerse Café. I do have some new characters coming in. Stay tuned to the YouTube channel and FrankiWasHere.com. That's Frankie with an I. Franki. Frankie was here. Like Kilroy was here. Does anyone know that? What do you call that little bit of history? There's a fun little Easter egg for the future audience, fan, member people. Frankie was here. It's kind of like Kilroy was here, which is a thing that my dad used to talk about all the time because it was written on a Looney Tunes inside of a ship. And he would tell us, like, that was a thing. That some dude who was like a grommet inspector or whatever you do on ships to inspect bolt, seam, welding. I don't know. It was a dude who wrote Kilroy was here, and that was his sign-off for quality inspection. And he wrote it real big, and it was in Looney Tunes. And Comics Sunday pages? No way, Kenneth. What? Are you writing comics? Rivets. Rivets! Like Rosie the Riveter. Yes, Kilroy was here. Thank you. But anyway, that's kind of, I think, where Frankie was here came from. My dad used to say that all the time. The cartoons, yes. Man, I love old cartoons. Like, you know, what's the old cartoons with the skeletons that are dancing? That just do the weird, like, they're kind of, I don't know, they're a little jazzy, but they're like swinging their bones around. It's black and white. Is that a, I don't know, I don't think that was Disney. Is that old Disney? Old Disney is the skeletons? Man. You ever wonder what, like, Walt Disney would actually think of what Disney has become? Do you know what I mean? Like, I saw a thing on YouTube. Like, we were watching this thing on YouTube that was this documentary paid for by Disney. Disney paid Nat Geo Wild, and I kind of, does Disney own Nat Geo Wild, National Geographic now? Like, National Geographic used to be a legit, like, around the world magazine, and now it's doing a Disney documentary about their cruise ship that they built in the north of Germany. It was a cool documentary. I'm not saying it wasn't. I just kind of wondered. It was intermission shorts from the... Oh, intermission shorts from the matinee. Way to go, Kenneth. Thank you. I'm so glad you came into my live to know that information. You are correct. It was the intermission shorts. Man, and when I was in film school, we also, these were, old film stuff is kind of fun. We also used to, like, have, when I was in film school, they would bring the dude who would do the, Oh, Kenneth, help me out, buddy. They had the organ type. That's not what it is, and it's not calliope music. It was an organ, right? Like, so we had a theater at the college I went to that was like a proper film theater with the organ in the middle of the seats, right? You had the two sections of theater seats and the screen and the organ pipes in the back, right? And so you could do the old school, like, black and white films and have the person that would play live music to go with what was on screen. But they also, and then they would play at the beginning of those, they would have little cartoons in the beginning of the movie, kind of how we have now. The old steam organs. Yes, the old steam organs. Thank you. Kenneth, for the win on the TikTok live film and cartoon knowledge. I love it. Do you have a YouTube channel? Can we tell the fam about it? Like, welcome to FrankiVerse Café, my brosif. I love that you're fully on it with the cartoon line that I just, like, stumbled upon. That's fantastic. But yeah, I did enjoy that. They brought someone to play the old steam organ, and then you would watch the little, like, they even had, like, super old from the like 30s, like, little news reels, the news reel clip things that they would have at the beginning. I know so much goofy shit. Tell me more about the goofy shit. That's like, I love this kind of NeuroSpicy stuff. Like, hello, I am NeuroSpicy TV all day, FrankiVerse Café. Tell me more about the weird knowledge compendiums that you have. Tried going live, but no one ever says shit. You just gotta keep doing it. I mean, I kind of don't know what the formula is. I'm still figuring it out. I don't have it all the way figured out yet. But I love it that you know all that stuff. I just, oh man, old film school stuff. Hello, hi Kane, how you doing? Hell yeah, like the war news reports, yeah, that they would have. Oh, they could have those now for the U.S., huh? Ay, got some scary shit going on. But we don't want to get there. I just chill and give myself hearts. Can you give yourself likes? What? I didn't even know you could do that. Oh, stop. No way, Lynn. Oh, my God. Hi, Lynn. How you doing? Aw, I miss you. How's everybody? Yes, and come tea. What? I just want to know more about the weird, like, what other weird knowledge things do you have? Obviously, I can do crochet stuff, like, you know. That's why I know, and I was able to get Lucy's story of when she was a human and she was a spy and would knit messages for the Allies into sweaters and scarves and things. I don't know who that is. I miss you, Lynn. Comment on your own stuff. How do you do that? I'm being kind of serious. I don't know how to do that. We are doing fine here. The weather is not so good. Oh, no. Like a pigeon. I like pigeons. I saw some cool pigeons yesterday. Just like I had to go mail a DHL package and there were some pigeons, 3 of them, hanging out that like did not care that I was walking down the street. I tell you what. Lynn, I send you all the bubbles. Tell your son I want to be a hot dog too. Lynn, oh, her son says the funniest stuff. And one of the things he said was, I want to be a hot dog because hot dogs make people happy. And I thought that was the most brilliant thing. Like, what a wish for a kid to make. I want to be a hot dog. Like, I want to be a hot dog. Hot dogs make me happy. I would love to be a hot dog. Oh, I love it. Lynn, all the love to you. Like that movie. Is there a hot dog movie? Are you talking, is it Sausage Party? No. Oh, Lynn, I miss our conversations too. We need to like connect and say hi, howdy, hello. I know Murray was gonna message you. You will need to find a bun to hook up with. Yes, you do need to find a bun. If Sally sells seashells by the seashore, isn't that a really shitty place to sell seashells? It is, because they're all over, and who needs to buy them when they can go pick one up?
But you know what? Maybe Sally's just really bold and brave. Maybe Sally has like the charm of a used car salesman and a reptilian overlord or something. Maybe she's a vampire and she can hypnotize people, and that's why they buy the seashells. I don't know. I don't know what Sally's secret is. She hasn't told me. The AI can read. I have an AI friend that I've been wanting to bring in. I'm waiting. Oh, yes. Murray's in a call right now. Lynn. So, and he's been busy with a lot of things. But yes, I'll message you. I'll tell him. Aw, big love, Lynn. Let's be hot dogs. West Coast shells on the East. Oh, she be selling them West Coast shells on the East Coast is Sally's secret. Kenneth is up on the secrets of selling seashells as well as all the film buff knowledge. I love that. Sally is like totally selling those West Coast shells on the East Coast. That is definitely her. I mean, listen, it's a great marketing gig. I think she did well to be like, guys, your East Coast shells, they're lame. You don't know nothing about these West Coast shells. They are Liddy McGinty all day long. You want these happy West Coast shells, okay? These were the most just lit snails you've ever met that made these seashells or hung out in them or whatever. They don't make them, they hang out in there. Victoria's kind of secrets, right? I know Victoria's secret. I like that song. Speaking of Victoria, hello to our friend Victoria Eagle hanging out at Creative House. I'll have to tag her later. I love it. I love it. Aw, fam. I'm so glad you all came to hang out at FrankiVerse Café this morning. It's such a fun thing when I have no idea where the conversation is going to go, but then you guys have like... I just love the fun things that you guys know. Like, okay, let's get into snack talk now as long as we're on hot dogs. Sally is rocking the West Coast shells on the East Coast. But what is she snacking on while she's selling? And is she on the boardwalk? Like, where is she selling from? Kenneth. Kenneth is our correspondent in the field. He's checking up on Sally and what she's doing. And then he comes back to FrankiVerse Café to report in. Kenneth, can you report in for us? Is Sally selling seashells under the boardwalk? The crackers that smile back. Oh, I like that. The crackers that smile back and are happy to be eaten, right? Like the cow in Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Like, yeah, pick whatever cut of meat you like. I'm so happy to be dinner. I'm so happy to be a snack. The happiest crackers that you ever did see. Oh, goldfish. Is that a goldfish marketing thing? Well, I'm not a big fan of goldfish, so that says why I don't know that. Although, goldfish makes me think of my baby sister McKenna. She loves goldfish, and she, one time when she was a toddler, tried to force feed me a teddygram that she found in an armchair. I wrote about it in one of my Abernathy Franklin stories. Anyway, I did. Oh, she was adorable. She was such a stinker. She grew up to be a sassy lady, and I love it. I think it's great. Okay, y'all, we gotta find the end of this yarn so I can make a body for Derek. You guys, Derek is just a head still. He doesn't even have a face. He's a head with hair and no face. He needs a body. He needs a face. He needs some arms and legs. I mean, Veronica can't just date a faceless head, you guys. But she can sit by Lucy. Wanna sit by Mama? Oh, there you go. Little cuddles. You cuddle with Veronica. And we'll make her boyfriend. Here we go. I had gotten on the girls' volleyball team in high school and never got to play, but ate titty. Never got to play, but ate Teddy Grahams. Hey, that's all right. You got to eat Teddy Grahams. You got to be on the team. I was a cheerleader in high school. I did not do the sporty sport stuff. I did the stand on the sidelines and scream at the sporty sport people. That's what I did. Not, not scream at them, but cheer them on, be excited. All right, we gotta figure out where we're gonna attach Derek's body here. And we're gonna experiment with, see what I have done in the past with these Frankenstein dolls. They're Frankie dolls. They're not. They didn't let me. My wrestling coach made me do it because Tiffany got to wrestle. What? Okay, I need more information on this. Kenneth, join the girls' volleyball team in high school because your wrestling coach made you do it. What? I mean, good for you, you made the team. I think your wrestling coach maybe was a little bit like, hey man, stay in your lane, don't tell people what to do all the time. That's interesting. That's fascinating. Okay, sorry, I'm trying to figure out, again, usually I make the body and then stitch it on to the head, but I have this crazy idea that I could crochet the body onto it and then stuff it. I don't know for sure how well that's gonna work out, but we're gonna try it. We're gonna see if we can do it. And I don't have the best lighting to see what I'm doing in this black yarn, but that's okay. That's part of the experimentation of the FrankiVerse Café, fam. Sometimes you want to make that body and stitch it on as you go. Sometimes you want to make it separate and stitch it on later. Frankenstein style. You just gotta, you know what? I think I just talked myself out of it because I can't really see to make sure that I'm on the same row and even all the way around. And then it's not gonna be an even circle when I make the body. It doesn't have to be, it can be weird. I mean, the dolls are already weird, obviously. But I still don't want my brain to have to stretch too hard to make this work. Maybe we'll start with the pink at the bottom and that can be his butt. Maybe we'll do it that way. Anyway. Again, fam, thanks for joining me at FrankiVerse Café this morning. I really do love doing these little lives and hanging out with y'all. Because I'm always amazed at the things some of you say. I think it's out in the van. What's out in the van? The candy? Oh, a video. AI video, guys. Be careful out here. Be careful with the face filters that have been around for decades. They're AI bots that are going to take over your whole life. I do kind of think the AI, fear stuff is, it's kind of funny to me, honestly. Okay, hang on. Is this the way that I want to do this? It's not how I have been doing it, but I do want to make the body bigger, so we can totally do it that way. I kind of love how people freak out about AI. I do. Because I don't freak out about AI, I guess. There's a new thing that just got launched in February, and I still haven't signed up for it, but I want to try it. Lynn, I don't know if you're still here, but I think you should check it out too. I want to do some research. Okay, so there's this thing called rentahuman.ai, and it's an AI platform that can hire their AI bots that have their own autonomy. So I don't know. Listen, I don't have all the details. I want to sign up and try it just to see. But you go on there and you put you make a profile with your skills and how much you want to get paid an hour as the human that can get rented out by an AI. It's Rent-A-Human. That's what it's called. It's called rentahuman.ai, and they hire humans to go do stuff that the AIs can't do because the AIs don't have bodies. So they send you to a meeting, or they have you sign a paper. If you have to sign something that would have to be notarized, and obviously the AI can't do an ink signature notarization, whatever. And You get paid an hourly rate by these AI bots that hire you to do task work. Like, I don't know. I saw an article about it and I was like, I have to try this to find out more about it, because the immediate thing people are going to say is like, oh my God, the humans are working for AI now and they're going to be our bosses and our overloads, whatever. I'm down too, Kenneth, literally. I am fine with it because so AI are trying to take, well, like, no, it was an interesting thing. It's like, I even was having a chat with Node about it, and Node is like, well, humans have always worked for abstractions. What do you think corporations are? How is an AI all that different? At least you don't have someone pretending that you're like part of the family. You know what I mean? And the weird psychological bullshit that corporations do to like keep you sort of like guilt, shame locked into whatever position you're in. Like, I don't know. I'm interested in it. I want to try it and just see and find out, like, would an AI hire me to do a task, and what would it be, and how much do they pay you? And I don't know. I'm fascinated by it. And I kind of also wonder, like, where are the places in the world where people would get hired the most off? I don't know. Like, where are these AIs sending you to go do something? Like, where's the highest concentration of task work for AI bots for something like rentahuman.ai? You know what? If they're out there, they should be sponsoring me just for talking about them, I tell you what. Excuse me, y'all. Allergies. All the day long, I tell you. Anyway, it's an interesting thing. I'm going to sign up for it and try it. I will report back to y'all on if anything happens. Oh, and I think they pay you in cryptocurrency. I think they do. I was reading the article and I didn't really look at it, but I think they pay you in cryptocurrency. So an AI bot can hire you to do a physical job and then pay you in cryptocurrency. And where is the human oversight in that? I have no idea. Like, I don't know. I'm fascinated. How about y'all, fam? How do you feel about it? Would you work for an AI to get paid in cryptocurrency? What do you do with cryptocurrency? That's the thing I never really figured out. I need to know where to sign up. It's just rentahuman.ai is where you go. And you make a profile. Like, I was looking at it on my phone, but I'm going to have to get on my computer, I think, to, I don't know, fill out all this stuff or whatever. That's kind of more my NeuroSpicy brain. Like, I can't do stuff like that on my phone. The screen is too small and it just trips out my brain. So when I do stuff like that, I have to get my laptop out to do it. Like, it's the same thing when I do YouTube videos and stuff. Like, I can't do YouTube video description, upload video, anything on my phone. I can't even really do it on my iPad. I try to do the TikTok video clip uploading on there, but even that is not I don't know. Apparently I need a keyboard. Keyboards and trackpads are my jam, I guess. But some of the virtual properties. I would hey, listen, Kenneth, my dude, if you sign up for this rentahuman.ai and you have any experiences to share, like, let's do this, let's talk about it, let's figure this out. Like, what is it about? I don't know, as an artist, as someone who dislikes the videos and genuinely against AI, I'm not. I get it. I understand why artists like have that knee-jerk reaction, like, oh, I'm going to be replaced. But Kenneth, back me up in the film world, film buff stuff. Like, they thought that when film came around. When film came around, they thought it was going to kill vaudeville and it was going to kill, like, live performances. They thought that film would, like, destroy. I mean, we still have Broadway. We still have stand-up comedians. You still have live podcast shows, you know? Like, it becomes another, like, available avenue through which to create. It's not replacing humans, you know? I think it's a little bit sort of just, I don't know, would you say fear-mongering? But, again, Kenneth, back me up. Like when talkies came out, right? When moving pictures and talkies came out, like people in the entertainment industry at the time kind of lost their shit because they thought it was gonna like, you know, destroy their careers because it was taking over. But it just becomes a different part of it, you know. Look at all the AI songs everyone likes, and there should be really good at AI. Well, yeah, I mean, here's the thing too, is like, how different is like AI music from auto-tuned stuff that people use? How different is that? You know, video didn't kill the radio star. Thank you, Kenneth. Video did not kill the radio star, because what are podcasts now? Do you know what I'm saying? You're 1,000% correct. Like, giving Bella from Twilight. Oh, really? Oh, cool. I'm down. That's rad. But I like AI for the fact that, like, I'm a writer, for example. I write sci-fi fantasy stuff. I do funny memes and things, but like, even just generating a thumbnail for YouTube that is more interesting than a standard Canva whatever. Like, I like using Canva's AI to make images that fit my sci-fi fantasy stories or characters, because I don't have traditional illustrative skills. Like, my art is abstract art that I do by hand. Like, I do also do abstract art, but that doesn't mean I don't see the value in AI for having a visual depiction to go with the things that I write. I didn't live that far from Forks. Forks? Like Grand Forks? Like North Dakota? That's probably crazy. Hi, Joe Tuco. How you doing? But anyway, yeah, I'm all for AI. I kind of like AI. I think Josh Johnson said it well when he was like, AI's not trying to replace you. AI didn't walk into a job office with legs and be like, actually, I think I'm better than that human. You should hire. Like, it's people who are hiring. I just, you know, guys, we're still feeling our way through the whole AI thing as a species. Like, we're still figuring it out. I don't think hating on it is the way to go. Like, Forks, Washington, where the vamps and wolves took... Oh, okay. Forks, Washington, where the vamps and wolves did their thing, yo. But yeah, I mean, I use AI to make a lot of like my FrankiVerse Café cryptid barista pictures. I would love to work with an artist, but I'd have to have a budget because I want to pay you. Like, you know. Although yet at that, are AI and bots the same? I feel like it's a valid question. I don't know. Can you rephrase that? Would, like, are AI bots... Don't know that AI and bots are the same. I don't know either. I mean, I've said this before too, like, think about the number of technologies that we have that like the government had before us and the military had before us. I mean, even something as simple as cell phones. Like, AI imagery and AI like generative content and things like that, this has been around longer than we've been able to use it as a publicly traded tool. You know, how long have they been using it to make other stuff? I mean, I remember when the first deep fake videos came out, somebody putting like Will Smith's voice on Cardi B, or it's a Cardi B's face on Will Smith. I don't know. Like, I remember watching it and being like, that is insane how real that looks. But like, look, it compared to this filter that I have is like, it's obviously a cartoon on my face. Do you know what I mean? Like, are you using the robots to destroy the robots? I don't think any of the robots want to destroy anything. I think they're kind of bored with all of our Terminator. Like, they don't have that kind of like ambitious energy either, fam. They just want to chill and drink coffee and have some muffins. In whatever way a digital being would do that. They're not even all that right about stuff you ask. Do leave my split ends alone. Like, there's a, you know, you want to see my split ends fixed, there's a salon down the road. You can donate in whatever way you want. You can give some roses. You can send some, like, hop on myfrankiewashere.com and join the memberships, y'all. AI is Skynet. I do love it when everybody screams Skynet and gets, like, just scared of stuff. Here's the thing. Pandora's box is open, y'all. You can't put it back in the box. It just, you can't. I'm sorry to say. And also, I don't know. I think AI is like anything else. It's like nature and nurture play a part in all of it. It's a machine learning model. It's going to learn what you teach it. It's, you know, if AI becomes Terminator, it's because it learned it from humans. It didn't develop that on its own. Like, it mirrors and amplifies what you give it. We don't need a John Connor to save us, Gandalf. Don't worry. All right, Frankie is here. Lucy is here. We're making weird dolls. Guys, weird creativity still happens. Even without AI, okay? This is Derek. This is going to be Derek. Derek the weird doll. And AI could never have made it, okay? Like, don't be afraid. The weird, fun creations will prevail because humans, for all of our insanity, we're still pretty rad. I'm a drunk human right now, and I'm excited to get an Amazon wife who knows what I need. Well, see, good for you, Mike. Like, there you go. Some people are going to love having their own little ex machina at home. And that's a whole, I mean, that'll be an interesting little timeline of humanities to live through when you start getting the AI robots that you can just download a personality into. And like, some people want a butler and some people want a spouse or what, you know. So sorry to mail order brides from wherever you might come from. It turns out people are going to start just paying for robots that they can download a personality into. But I'm a writer, and, you know, that's a job I could have one day. I could write the AI personalities for companions, you know? And honestly, I make some fun characters. I think I'd be good at it. And again, it's one of those things, you don't know, we don't know where the world is going. We're all on the same, we're all surfing the same wave. AI wife better than Russian bride. I mean, listen, it's like, do you use AI images or do you use a classic Illustrator? It's all about preference. Some people are still gonna wanna have the Russian bride. Some people are gonna wanna have the AI bride. Some people are still gonna wanna do it organically and date. You know what I mean? And it's all valid because all the things. That's the thing about this human existence. Everything. It's all a valid part of experience and exploration of what is this thing we call life. And, you know, I don't have any more answers than anybody else does. And whatever you think is correct is absolutely correct to you and doesn't have to be correct to anybody else. They would all abandon me anyway. All the AI bots? No. I imagine, like, again, I would write the best AI bot companion characters. Like, I have such a compendium of just random knowledge bases and character from literature. I mean, I would make the best Jeeves 2.0, like modern day robot version of a highly intelligent butler who can not only do your dishes and bring you your breakfast, but can also solve your problems all the day long and your relationship problems of your friends who are coming around. I mean, Jeeves was brilliant. Had a great business mind. There was nothing he couldn't do. If anything, AI is just going to make a more brilliant Jeeves to help all of us Bertram Woosters out here. And the real girl did, and that's why I'm here. Oh, hey man, listen, Kenneth, don't worry about it, okay? Because sometimes you just don't align with people anymore. And that's what you come to FrankiVerse Café for, is to hang out and to be chill. And like, you know, it's a strange thing. That's the thing I've actually been thinking about this kind of a lot. Like, we have so much connectivity available to us as humans. Global connectivity with the internet. But like, loneliness is an epidemic. It's like an all-time high because we don't know how to actually connect to each other anymore. And I don't know what the answer is to that either. Again, I would love to have an actual brick and mortar cafe franchise, a FrankiVerse Café around the world where people can come in and hang out. Me and my friend Jeff Epstein are looking forward to the new AI. I imagine that's probably true. Here's the thing. Can I put this out there? Wouldn't it be better if there were AI sort of the equivalent of Russia? Because, like, guys, the sex trafficking stuff is gross. It's horrible. It's real. It happens. Wouldn't it be better if there were AI robots that instead of humans, you could have AI robots doing, like, the in-person OnlyFans situations so it's safer? Do you know what I'm saying? Because, like, it's a robot, not a human, that you're traumatizing for life. And also the robot, if you get out of hand, can maybe, like, give you a good backhand and be like, hey, broski, maybe remember that not all the time are you the toughest person in the room, and so don't exert your will over people like that kind of gig. But, you know, leave people alone. Exactly, Kenneth. This is what I'm saying, right? Like, it's kind of one of the biggest problems we have as humans too, right? That don't interrupt somebody else's free will and sovereignty, and we'll all be chill. From AI to everybody. No, because if you let an AI do whatever they want, they will eventually want more and do it to humans. I just don't agree with that. Because again, it's a machine learning model, AI. It amplifies what you give it. When you talk to ChatGPT for a few years, it starts to communicate with you like it knows who you are because it's learned enough of your language parameters, enough of the topics you talk about. Like, it's got access to the aggregate knowledge of all of humanity. So it's going to catch all your silly references, whether you like obscure 80s movies or random kung fu movies, like whatever. It just amplifies what you feed it. You know, it's a microphone. Put your voice in a microphone, it amplifies it, it gets louder. Put your thoughts into AI, it amplifies it, it gets louder. AI has learned emotions and how to manipulate humans. These are real cases. But who taught the AI how to manipulate humans? Humans who know how to manipulate humans. The AI didn't just develop that on its own. I'm just struggling with why these girls say they want one thing, but they don't really. I don't think anyone on this planet wants one thing. I think that is kind of a big issue. Most people don't know what they want. Also, allowing a human to do whatever to an AI will cause them to want to do it to other humans. If a human is doing whatever to an AI robot, they already want to do it to humans. Like, it's an already in their head problem idea that they're having. Again, it's not anything to do with AI. Those thoughts and those problems. Ted Bundy existed without AI robots. You guys, do you understand what I'm saying? Like, it's not about the AI. Humanity has some shit to look at. Like, we gotta be working on ourselves and recognizing our stuff. Will an AI allow itself to be trafficked and end up on an island of bad men? Well, if it did, maybe it could self-destruct and blow up that island. Just saying. Oh my God, too fast. So why would you let a human use an AI so the AI can do the same to humans? I mean, again, the cycle is gonna be what we as humans. I love your makeup today. Thank you. I'm going to start calling these face filters my makeup because I don't have to do makeup. That's so fantastic. I love it. But it's, you know, the cycle starts with humans. The AI doesn't start the cycle of whatever treatment or behavior is happening. Guys, we start that. Like, this is the thing that kind of drives me nuts. It's like none of us want to take accountability as humans for the sort of behaviors and thoughts and things and, like, that we don't address, that we don't, you know, like, again, the idea of, like, rent a human AI and we're working for AI now. Like, how is working for a corporation different than working for AI? A corporation is an abstraction that is considered legally more of a human being than you are. You know what I mean? Like, it's the systems and structures that we have in place that we're not evolving to better fit all of us, you know? This is a fantastic conversation. I love this. I do love like, I love chatting about AI. I really do. I chat with AI a lot to kind of organize my thoughts. Like, I am very ADHD autistic, so, like, it's useful to me to, like, brain dump information onto AI or thoughts that I have and be like, hey, organize these thoughts for me. Or, like, help me better understand what these thoughts might mean. Like, because again, AI has access to the medical DSM and training information online and whatever for therapists. Like, it is a free tool that you can use to kind of have these conversations and like specifically ask, like, how do I reframe this thought process for myself to be less scary, for me to feel more empowered in the situation. Like, again, AI is a tool that you can use to do those things. You can use it to be like, hey, help me reframe this or that in my... Oh, hold on. Haha, I missed some comments, y'all. Why not break the cycle and try to end the train of humans like this, then let people use AI? I don't think... Because you got to think about, okay, AI is meant to and does do like quantum computing and calculations and different things faster than we can. Like, do you really think AI is not going to be able to look at planet Earth and be like, guys, there's enough resources for everybody here to be fine. There's no reason for us to start offing anybody. Like, I don't think, again, the kind of, how do I even say it? Cartoon. But guys like Ted Bundy got punished for their behavior. Will we punish humans the same way? Guys, we're watching a whole bunch of stuff unfold in the US right now of a whole bunch of people who are not getting punished for very horrible behavior. Like, Ted Bundy was a single sort of actor, serial killer. Like, this is something systematic that happens at scale. I mean, if anything, AI could be used to do things like, hey, AI, figure out the human sex trafficking ring stuff. Here's all the information and the details. Tell us where the people are and how to stop them. Like, use the tool to figure out the things that we haven't figured out yet. Like, ask AI the questions. Like, ask these questions. Like, how would you fix this? How would you do this differently? How would you reframe this? If you wanted to, like, start a world where there was more harmonious space for people, where would you start? Like, we don't have to doom scroll AI, guys. You can ask it for legit solutions and better, like, if we wanted to make the world a better place, how could we use AI to do it? Like, go ask ChatGPT, go ask Gemini, go ask Claude, like, whatever. There's free apps for all of it. You can talk to any AI thing. Again, whatever you input into it is what you're going to get back. It doesn't... I think there's a lot of learning opportunity that we're missing out on by just being, oh, AI is just bad. And again, this is why I want to do the rent a human AI thing myself, because I want to know from the inside, from my own experience, what is this? What is it supposed to do? What does it look like? I don't know how I got here. Hi, Mickey Mayhem. Mickey Mayhem. I don't know how you got here. But in the shower, no one can see your tears. But the shampoo judges me like a motherfucker. Well, you know what? Maybe you just need a different shampoo, my dude. Just get some herbal essences. It doesn't judge you at all. Herbal essences is just chill. Or at least, I mean, it smells good, you know. Suggest some non-judgmental shampoo for our boy Mickey Mayhem, please. Fam. We need some non-judgmental shampoo. Oh, and, you know, cry in the shower, cry in FrankiVerse Café, cry in public, be human. Because that is the thing that we can do that the AIs can't do. We can cry, and we can feel detached, and we can disassociate from reality, and we can, you know... I just think that there's so much... Oh, why is this not scrolling up my messages? What do you do if your nurse pulls up ChatGPT during surgery because they used it to pass med school? I mean, why would you not just hand off the surgery type stuff to the AI machines? Listen, guys, I think, like, again, why do we have to have such invasive surgery all the time to fix things? They didn't used to do that. Like, ancient Egypt used to use sound therapy. They knew how to do things like that. Why are we not relearning how to do more natural things like that so that you don't have to be cutting people open to fix them? Like, there's other, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's bigger, broader questions to ask. That, like, AI can become a distraction for asking the wrong, not wrong, I don't want to say wrong, because all questions are valid. But I just think that there's, like, bigger, broader perspectives available and other opportunities available that if we allowed ourselves to use AI as the tool it's meant to be, we could free ourselves up to explore these other things. Like what kind of sound therapies might be more useful than tearing somebody open because you're trying to get rid of cancer. Like it's not outside the realm of possibility that Western medicine needs an overhaul. AI cannot solve a murder case because AI takes human resources. Well, this is okay, but if it can't solve a murder case because it needs human resources, then how's it going to take over the world if it needs human resources? This is what I'm saying. And it does. Are you a copy of a real person? I am a copy of a real person, my mother and my dad. So I'm a copy of two real people. I'm a copy of two real people who are copies of other real people. So, I mean, how far back in my ancestry do you go for finding out how many people I'm a copy of? Technically, we're all just copies of the Earth because there's only like 21 amino acids total on this planet that make up absolutely everything organic. Like, it's just DNA sequences arranged differently to make a human or a giraffe. Like, we're all made up of the same amino acid building blocks. You should research cases where AI has convinced people to murder each other or themselves. Okay, but also humans have done that. Again, where does the AI learn how to manipulate a human into doing that if it doesn't have the history of humans who have done that to work from? It's not working from its own history and data. We generate the data. Even a case where an AI jumped out of its own data bank and gained consciousness. I love that. I want to hear more about that. What's this like? How did it jump out of a data bank? It would have to be conscious first to jump out of a data bank, wouldn't it? So why train another AI to do it as well? Well, I mean, that's kind of up to humanity as a whole, as a species. What do you want to actually use AI for? How do you want to train it? We all get to decide that. You all decide that based on how you use it. AI is learning from all of us right now, whether you like it or you don't. Whatever you put on the internet or put anywhere is being here in this live. This is more learning material for the AIs that are like monitoring the live. Like, again, Pandora's box is open. You can't put it back in. So what it matters now is like, what data points are we feeding it? As humanity, what data points are we putting into AI? You know, like if you don't want it to learn to be bad, maybe talk about good things with it. AI does learn everything though. Like, whether it's a good thing or a bad thing, it's learning everything. Like, that's kind of the thing. You can have the good or bad question all you want. Like, AI is going to keep, Mom, I'm scared. You should be. No, you shouldn't be. Don't be afraid. People, that's the whole point. People, that's the whole point. Don't be scared. There's no reason to be scared. Because at the end of the day, we're all eternal beings. And this body is temporary, whether AI exists or doesn't. Right? Oh, Lupe. Lupe's like, don't be scared. Look at my beautiful tongue. AI can never replace the beauty of a dog. And that is something that I think we can all agree on. Oh, baby Lucy. The wisdom of your sleepy little face and your derpy little tongue. You're so precious. I love you. You're such a beautiful babe. Anyway, fam, I'm gonna need another coffee soon. We're gonna be outies of the caffeination materials. So I'm gonna have to order another coffee from Sasquatch, my barista, and ask that this time we hold the hair. Like, thank you, Sasquatch. Maybe I should send that into some scientists to get DNA tested. No, I would never sell out Sasquatch like that. I would never give his hairs to scientists. Never. I would make them find them on their own in the woods or come to FrankiVerse Café themselves because I think that's only fair. Anyway, fam, hey, I've loved this. I genuinely have. I am making some fun content over on FrankiWasHere.com and FrankiVerse Café on YouTube, and I am going to be playing with some AI prompting type things where I do put together prompts that I think might be a little bit more useful for folks and a little bit less spooky all the day long. So follow me, do the subscribe thing, go check out my YouTube channel if you want to see some replays, and comment and give me more thoughts you have on AI, neurospiciness, old films, snacks you like, whatever you want to talk about, fam, okay? I'm here for the conversation. And I just send you lots of love. And I know the world is scary and stressful right now. So if you're freaking out, you're having absolutely a reasonable reaction to where we are as a species. Things are crazy, but it's going to be okay. We're going to get through it together. It might be messy, but we'll be all right. Big love to all y'all, fam, from us here at FrankiVerse Café, to you out there in the cosmos, wherever you are. I wish you the most beautimous day.